Hey everybody, welcome back to day 7 of the Zazoo Plazz April Video Challenge. Woo, woo. And today I am in one of my favorite chairs. Did a little reorganizing last night and I put Zazoo on the wall here. And this is my favorite chair where I like watch a favorite show on my tablet before bed or read. My light it's a few years old, at least 20. Used to rock the boys in this chair, but now it's my chair. It's a little worn, but it still works. It's a little creaky, but hey, it serves the purpose. Tonight there's going to be a full moon in Libra, and I'm going to talk a little bit about numerology because it ties into the book, and I am the author of this book. If you aren't familiar, Zazoo Plazz. I'm the author of The Audacious Adventures of Zazoo Plazz, part-time superhero, full-time mom. And so I'm doing this for 30 days and then we'll see what happens. And today I wanted to go into a little more detail about the part-time superhero, full-time mom thing and balance. Because Libra, if you're a little familiar with astrology, you know Libra is the sign of the scales, right? So there's this lady with a blindfold and, you know, the scales of justice. So things have to be kind of even. And I was thinking a little bit about that. My ascendant is in Libra, and your ascendant is, it's your first house in the astrological wheel. It's what people see about you. So Libra, you know, people would say, oh, you know, she's, you know, Libra is usually about beauty and about looking nice and looking presentable and being nice, being a nice person, being, you know, fair, seeing both sides of relationships. So I thought that's interesting because the full moon is the time of things come to fruition, right? Things that they start at the new moon, the full moon sheds light. You know, here's what we've done, here's what's going on. And things can get a little crazy at the full moon. Perfect. Okay. What was I saying? Anyway, balance. So if you look at today's date, it's 4/7, which adds up to 11, right? And 11 is a master number. It's 2, right? It's like a gate. 2, 11. It's a master masculine number, and it's all about, you know, going for your goals, your personal achievements, and what you want to do, right? But if you add that together, it comes out to a 2. And a 2 is about serving others. It's about what you do for other people. So if you add up the letters in Zazoo Plazz, it also comes out to 11 too. And that's what this is all about. This part-time superhero, full-time mom thing. It's all about, look at her. Look at the way she's standing. She's got a hand on each hip. She's got 2 feet out. She's trying to balance herself, right? See, look at that. She's doing the best she can to stay balanced on a world that is going around, spinning, right? Look at that. She's balanced, or at least she appears so. So, today, as it happened, was not really my ideally balanced kind of a day. It was kind of started a little bit late. I was running around trying to get, does this sound familiar? Trying to get all of my me things in my workout, and then balance that with laundry and dinner. And toward the end of the day, I feel that 11, that me time sort of pulling, starts pulling on me, right? It says, Leslie, you're missing out on your creative time right now. You want to go write, you want to do your videos. I have so many things I want to do, right? And I'm starting to get a little annoyed because I'm in the kitchen and, I'm doing everything and I just want to get it done. How many times are we women like this? We just want to get it done so we can go and do something that we want to do, right? And people keep coming in, throwing dishes in the sink, and the dog is doing something. People have their own agendas, right? It's not personal. It took me years to realize this. It's not personal. They each have their thing that they have to do, right? And you're just doing your thing in the middle, right? So I realize that when I get like that, it's very dangerous because your energy sinks, right? And then you start snapping, and once you start snapping at people, then maybe you start getting careless. You start making mistakes, You put like hot chili powder, a little bit too much in the ziti casserole, or you put cinnamon instead of chili powder, or whatever. So when you're cooking, you need to be present. So this was starting to happen, and now I realize I see it. Aha! There you go. When you start getting tired, right? And then you're more prone to picking up all kinds of negative energy. It's like germs, right? If your immune system gets low, you're more prone to picking up all these little buggies. It's not personal. It's just that you have let yourself get worn out. So, I decided today, so that I can go down and have my dinner, since it's almost 8 o'clock and the moon is coming out. It's not quite out yet. Thought I would read this. Now is the ideal time for all of us to rise to the challenge of feeling that familiar tug of war over our time, but forging ahead anyway, with baby steps. Communicating this message might be my divine purpose, since the sum of the letters in my name, Zazoo Plazz, is the master number 11, the double masculine 1, referring to the self, creativity, and independence. Reduced to the feminine 2, this number finds purpose in nurturing and supporting people and working together. I feel this pull constantly, and I suspect others, especially women, may feel it as well. That was from the preface to Zazoo Plazz, which gives you a little flavor as to what the book is about. So, and I'm going to share a little funny story. Tonight I was thinking, as I was getting ready, I wanted to share my red, white, and blue quilt that I made for the bicentennial celebration in 1976 when I was 10. And I was thinking I might go in that direction. When I went into the little bin where I keep all my childhood precious things, treasures, this thing fell on my foot. This thing came out, fell on my foot. A string of not so pleasant words came out of my mouth. And then I saw what it was. It was a gift, this thing. It's called To Grow a Happy Marriage, and it was a gift from my mother-in-law. Some anniversary. And it's very heavy. It's a glass bookmark. It's in her style. It's got little, see, it's got little birds and little hearts and things. And it says, plant the seeds of love with all you say and do. The better seed you sow, the more comes back to you. Nurturing your partner gives your garden color and flair. Grow appreciation with compliments and care. A little boring maintenance at times need be done, but use your head, be positive instead, and you'll turn it into fun. Take nothing for granted, replenish and renew. Tend your marriage garden and it will blossom all year through. And I guess you could take marriage out of there and just say tend your garden. Nurturing your partner could be nurture whomever, the close people in your life. And then I thought, what do I do? What can I show? This is what I do when I go into my little sacred space, my office, to write. There's this, I talk about it in the book, it's my aura smudge spray. And it's like white sage, and I go, boop. It removes all the negativity. Well, not all, but it purifies the air. And you imagine yourself exhaling all that you don't need, all that stuff that you don't need, the weeds in your garden. And then you imagine filling yourself up with white positive light. And then you go and you do your creative work. And the world gets the benefit of that. So do what you have to do. Spray your spray. And smile. And have fun. So that's it for today. Day 7, done. Thanks to my mother-in-law, IP, Mom P as I call her, for the inspiration. And I'm going to go out and look at the moon, which actually the moon is about mothering. So how we are mothered. So, maybe that was kind of appropriate, talking about this, something from my mother. Zazoo Plazz, Leslie, have a good evening, have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.